to some more World of Warships. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. I know I did. And please let me know in the comments if you liked it as well. Now, welcome back. And today I'm going to be looking at the Phoenix class cruiser for the American line. And just a quick tip, I haven't been playing often, so if you look at my ships, wikis, St. Louis, South Carolina, Phoenix or Kansas Beta, those are all the ships I currently have. I haven't really gone past tier 4. But don't worry, excuse me, don't worry, because I will be doing a Road 2. And what that will be is me as a player and you guys as the viewers will be going down the 3 lines together. So every time, for example, I get to a new ship, so for example the Phoenix, from tier 4 onwards of course, the Phoenix or Mark Cleveland and Scott, I'll be doing a video with you. It will be the video I fully upgrade the ship and probably the video of the last time I played with the ship and unlocked the next class. So without further ado, let's get on with the review. Now the Phoenix is tier 4 American cruiser, and to be honest is quite favourable in my opinion. In the closed beta test I kind of really liked this ship. It was one of my favourites just because it was a nice hybrid between a destroyer and your regular cruisers. Now I will be going through the stats, which would be the ones that's on the right hand side of the screen, so over here. So let's start. So 24,000 hit points, which to be honest isn't that bad. I think Kansas Beta is a battleship for its tier, and 43,000 double. South Carolina gets 29, so it nearly has the health of a tier 3 battleship, which isn't bad. The artillery, the shells, guns it gets are 152mm cannons, 53 Mark 14s, and it gets 10 of them with the fully upgraded hull. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on either side. So either way you go broadside, it will be pretty nice. And the range is 13.7 kilometers, which isn't that bad to be honest. It's pretty far, especially for its tier, and compared to some battleships it may not be as much, but you're gonna be sort of passive and you have enough range to get your enemies. Now luckily this thing carries some torpedoes. It has 2 lots of torpedo tubes, and I think both of them carry 3. Yep, 2x3 533mm torpedoes, and they have a really short range of 5.5 kilometers, which isn't that bad to be honest. You're gonna get in close, fire torpedoes and run away. Too bad it does take a bit of time to reload, and when you want to shoot one salvo you're gonna have to turn around and shoot at the other salvo, which is a problem. Now as all cruisers go, all cruisers have great AA guns, and this thing is known for it as well for tier 4s, especially when you get the first lot of aircraft carriers at your tier. The AAs are pretty decent for it. For single barrel 12.7s, which are pretty hefty damage, which can do quite a bit. 2x4s 28mm, which aren't bad either, and 4x1s 76mm, not bad, really not bad. Now maneuverability is the thing that really makes this ship shine. Maximum speed of 35.5 knots, which is amazing. I really love it. You can keep on switching flanks pretty easily, and you can avoid a lot of the enemy shots. The AA guns, I'm going AA guns. Turning circle radius is 630 meters, which isn't bad. It's pretty good. And the rudder shift time 7 seconds. Still pretty good for its cruisers. Concealment not great, 13.1 kilometers. It's alright, but you can keep firing anyway, so really no point. And air detectability, 6.7. Not really worried about concealment. You are a cruiser anyway, so it shouldn't be bugging you too much. Now, as cruise skills go, I did get an epic cruise since I was part of the closed beta. I've had 5 skill points, and I've already used 3 of them. I've got your basic 6th sense. I've got basic survivability, which is good for repair times. This thing does catch fire a bit, so it can help. And aiming expertise. I've chosen this one although this thing doesn't have the turrets on it yet, but when you get later on in the tiers, for example when I got to the Cleveland, the turrets do take a bit of time, especially with the max upgrade, which sort of slows it down, so it will help in the long run. And I've got 10,000 XP or 9,999 XP on this, and don't need much for the Omaha, which is gonna be a ship I can't wait to show you guys. Now, without further ado, let's get into some live game replays. Okay, so we've got a game in the tier 5 ranking, which isn't too bad to be honest. As you know, we're in tier 6. They have one tier 6 and we get a lot of tier 5s. A lot of battleships compared to what I normally get, and they also have an aircraft carrier. This should be interesting. Fault line, not bad. Now, one thing you should really know about the ship is because of its maneuverability, you gotta abuse it really a lot. You have to abuse that speed and maneuverability all the time, especially with the guns. As you can see, all the guns are turning, and there are the torpedo tubes, and they do help a lot. So, looks like our team is mostly on the other side, so I'm gonna go in this little valley. Pretty damn good actually. And note to a lot of people, if you're sort of in around this valley area, it's great for destroyers and cruisers, just because if battleship makes the mistake of going there, you can just make his day the worst. You can just outmaneuver him, put your torpedoes in, and because it's such little space, I don't think you're going to be able to do anything. And it looks like I'm going to be alone, so I may just turn.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I'm not going to go alone, not in a tier 6 game. If I meet that Cleveland, I'm so going to be screwed. So, yeah, I'm at 28 knots at the moment, not too bad.
Autopilot mode disabled.
So Langley, which could be a problem if he has a bomb house set up. Wyoming's not that much. South Carolina, I'm not really bothered about. Cleveland is something I'm definitely gonna be worried about, because just the rate of fire on those guns is amazing. Phoenix, okay. Kuma's could be a bit lethal. It's sort of the, how can I say it? It is sort of the biggest rival to the Phoenix. Got Chikuma, which is quite sad for him. He got Mitsuki's. God, Mitsuki's are lethal destroyers. I'd have to say the Japanese carry some of the worst destroyers, and they can be a pain in the ass. Okay, fire south out this Phoenix. Got, as you can see, I got spotted over here. Hello, Clemson. You're gonna be on your own for a bit. I don't know why this. Well, I don't know why my Omi is gonna go there, but maybe you could just support our Clemson. Speed spot again. By the way, if you're new, the 6 cents icon will always be up when you are spotted. If you're not spotted, then it will go back down. So not about times where you have to sort of predict if you are still spotted or not, which I do really like. So we're going. I'm deciding to switch flanks. I'm not really gonna go on my own there, just because it could be a risk. I know south. No, you spotted 2 of their ships. I am really worried where the others are. So on this side we got Omaha, New York, Miyogi, Clemson. That's good. Again, give me some support. Now with this, you are really a support ship, and you gotta stick with that. If you don't support your battleships, you are gonna die instantly. Because if people use their brains or are very smart in the game, they would tend to use AP on cruisers, and because the Phoenix is such a lightly armored ship, it will one shot from at least a Miyogi, which is the Japanese battleship. That just one shell, not even a salvo, just one shell could probably take away 4,000 health if it penetrates though, and which is very likely for it. But overall, this ship is one of my favorites just because you have the firepower. Fire one shell, 6 seconds, but when you're in a fight, those seconds are just not there. You're just gonna keep on firing for yourself. I think if you get some mods, I mean modifications to your ship, like equipment, it will make it a lot faster. As you can see, the guns aren't that bad for turning. And let's look at the torpedo range. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty damn wide compared to a lot of other ships. Yeah, especially when you're gonna go past the enemy, you can just shoot behind them. No, not that bad, not that bad. And you can see on the mini map, it's not great. Oh, Mitsuki, may as well get him out here. By the HE. Almost, didn't need enough. Was that a bit? No, that was fine. Yeah, I'm using HGS standard. I prefer to use HGS standard just because you can do a lot more module damage. It looks like he's gone. At least that's one of the most deadliest ships out of the game. We lost one Clemson and they've lost all of their destroyers. That's good. That is really good. Oh yeah, so while we're just cruising onto this position, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of tips. So on the map you can see this grey ring. Now when you're in gun mode, that shows you how far your guns can fire. But when you go into torpedo mode, you see the grey circle sort of shrank. That shows your torpedo range. So you newbies out, you new players out there, that will sure to help you a lot. So I hope you do take on that advice and probably become better players. But I got some announcements as well. In Water Tanks, I've nearly got 2 ships. Not 2 ships. Damn, I'm not playing World of Warships. I'm playing tanks. In Water Tanks, I'm gonna be getting some new ships. I have got the Sport Panzer 1C, which was released in patch 9.9, which was the replacement for the Clarence Panther, or the Wolf Panther, as you all may know. I've also nearly have my WZ132. I will be sure to do a review on WZ131 because I've just had amazing games in tank. I can also do a review on the T28 HTC concept, which to be honest, it's a pretty nice reward tank. I will show you some good games and some bad ones, even a live gameplay if you really want to. Do just say in the comments if you want me to do a review on a certain tank or a certain ship I have, then by all means do say so. I will be glad to do a review for you guys. It looks like this guy, what was it? A Cybercrime just died to torpedoes. That's good. So I was saying, if you are interested in getting any more reviews, just say so. Even if you want some live gameplay, I'll do some. Oh yeah, I got my E100 and I will be, I would actually do some audio review on that pretty damn soon, to be honest. So, as I've just reached the other side of the map, as you can see, the other side is pretty full. I would have died because I'm not really the best on my own, to be honest. Okay, I see a Kuma approaching. Yeah, I haven't been spotted, so I could probably get him by surprise. Fine hope. Don't hit him. Okay, so I'm getting some nice hits in. As you can see, from stats it looks like long for 6 seconds, but once you keep firing, it's just gonna keep on hitting the enemies and dealing up damage. Okay, set him on fire. 2 criticals on him, or 1 critical. Okay, get some more shots in. Turn my ship a bit more so I can get my. Well, that looked like that was a nice hit on him. Nice, 2 criticals in 1 shot. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so let's try and go for this Phoenix. Okay, gotta keep on moving. Don't get hit by shells. Nice focus thing, but still. Keep firing. I gotta be a bit clear because the Wyoming does have range against me, but all battleships have range. Okay, fire. Yeah, one thing you will tend to see a lot is fires. I'm gonna keep my range away from them. Looks like torpedo Cheeto's got damage, and I'm on fire again. Yeah, I should really put a fire mod on, or modification. Well, you learn from others' mistakes. It looks like I'm going pretty slow. I don't know why. 30 seconds for a fire. I probably will live if I don't take a severe damaging hit. I'm gonna try and get behind this building. Or island. And best tip is to always keep on turning left and right, because it will sort of either make you make them lead a bit too much, lead a little bit too far. There's no problems. Okay, so nearly approaching their cap. Most of their tanks, ships on the other side flank. And as you can see, my friend's messaging me, wants to play some ships. I will probably do after this review. I think it's just running off. I don't really mind. Okay, can get close to. Oh, the thing is, I want to try and get really close to this Wyoming. Put some nice torpedoes into him. I'm gonna stick with some HE. Want to damage him severely. Get a lot of points on that. So you can see 2 fires, 4 critical, 17 hits so far, and 1 kill. And the aircraft carrier isn't that far. I think I'm let that way too much. Oh no. Sometimes I misjudge the speed of some battleships. Okay, looks like the Clemson's also firing. And there's the Langley. Fire full salvo at him. I think the Langley's just got himself against the wall, and when you get destroyers nearby, it's pretty bad. Wait, and I'm also going to be going for aircraft carriers. I'll probably go for the Japanese this time. I did try the Americans last time, but wasn't a big fan. Why'd I have the strangest feeling that guy just dropped balls? Follow me. Oh, yeah, you got an air kill. And now this Wyoming is gonna feel a lot of pain. He's got a Clemson, me, Omaha, and New York against him. Is that New York? Oh, yeah, New York against him. And one thing for aircraft carriers is that they do have quite high concealment ratings compared to a lot of other ships. I'm taking down his AA pretty damn well. Okay, I want to keep on getting closer. I'm going to go full on to him so I can get in close, put my torpedoes into him and wreck him. Oh, and he looks like he's noticed me. He's not seeing me yet. I don't know if it's that his secondaries or just his main guns. Probably his main guns. I'm gonna try and get this Wyoming out of the way so the Langley just has a peaceful death. Okay, so let's get a full salvo one. I want to keep on doing salvo by salvo. As you can see, the ship, it pumps out a lot of shots pretty damn quick. Another salvo. Most of them went away. And bye bye Wyoming. And now we can just feast on them Langley. Put some nice shots into him. And because he's staying still, not a big problem. 2,500 with a full salvo, send more fire. Nice. Now one thing that really pisses me off about aircraft carriers is the hitbox. Some shells can just go through. So you see where the gap is between the deck and the main hull of the ship. That your shells can pretty much go through. And who's firing at me? A Cleveland The one ship I really feared. And by goes the Langley. Time to aim on this Cleveland, put a little bit more shots in. And now it's just the Cleveland and the rest of our team. Cleveland can actually carry this, but with the amount of things on our cap and our firepower, it's pretty hard. So the Phoenix for you guys, I really enjoy the ship, and it's one of my favorite ships for the game right now. An Omaha review will be coming up as soon as I research it, and a lot of other tanks content will be coming up as well. So, excuse me. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you want more, please hit that like button, and please do comment on what you want me to do next. I do have a lot of tanks I need to review for you guys, and sorry for lacking for the last couple of weeks. It was pretty hectic for me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and take care on the seas and on the ground and even in the air, and I'll catch you next time.